Hey you guys, it's Amber J. Lee, and today I want to talk about something that needs to be talked about. I just need to get this off my chest. I wonder what the women who shout "pick me" every 5 minutes or every 5 seconds have to say about this. Now they're calling Brittany Renner a pick me. People will do anything to not accept reality, and it's so annoying. Let's talk about it. It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates. Brittany's story of being a 304 or in front of the whole entire world has now crashed in front of all our faces, undeniably. And now she's picking up the pieces, and people are still calling her a pick-me because she chooses not to live that lifestyle anymore. I'm just so tired with fake modern feminism, period. And the fact that Brittany Renner came to the realization that she needed therapy instead of sleeping around and trying to screw her damages away, her trauma away, and people are calling her a pick-me because of it, goes to show that a pick-me is not an insult. People use pick-me when they don't want to be held accountable for things. That's just what that is. So we all know Brittany Renner. We know her past. We know all the things she have done in front of the world with her trapping her baby daddy, scouting out 19-year-old men from college basketball games, college football games, saying how easy it was to just sleep with anybody without a condom, saying that she slept with 11 or 22 athletes. I don't keep count of stuff like that, and saying how she slept with so many men that she caught a yeast infection from it, and went on the internet and told everybody about it. Like, she was a hot mess. I don't care. Like, if you're going to be with that girl, be that girl in private. She just had it out there, okay? Like, she was like letting it be known. She even wrote a book about it. And a lot of men said that they don't want to end up in your book. A lot men are private when it comes to who they sleep with, especially celebrity men, because they don't want to be in the blogs and stuff like that. And she just was laying it out there. It was to the point where a lot of men were avoiding her, a lot of celebrity men. And she was saying that, like, men was avoiding her, and that the same men that she was interested in was just not interested in her. And I remember Cam Newton told her, he was like, the reason why your DMs are empty is because we don't want to be in your book. And men don't like when you kiss and tell. They don't like that. They don't like that, especially when you're known as the neighborhood's 304. He trapped her baby daddy, who is now engaged, and after he became engaged, she made a video on Twitter about how she wanted to be married and how she noticed that she was trauma, that she had a lot of mental health issues, and that she tried to sleep her mental health issues away and run away from herself, and thought that the temporary validation from a lot of men felt good to her and that men really wanted her. And a lot of women have to understand that a man wanting to sleep with you is not the same as a guy wanting to marry you. Like, think about Ruby Rose. A lot of men want to F Ruby Rose, but how many men out of the thousands and thousands and thousands that want to F her are actually going to sit and take her to the altar? How many men? Probably like 4 out of a million, because they're looking at the quick sexual satisfaction. And a lot of people don't want to. Anybody who gives you a sexual attention, that does not mean they want to be with you. But I'm going to insert the video so you can see yourself that she's finally coming to realization and owning her mess.
I have to be honest with myself, because I think it's easy to take the cliche route and say, like, I would do nothing differently. Now, from the wisdom I have acquired, no, I would not change this wisdom for a clean slate. And that's just the God honest truth. But I will say to 20-year-olds, and even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be, like, used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay,
Yeah,
for
women.
whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, for women. It's spiritual unification. And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth. And it's disgusting. I hate even having that spiritual tie in any type of way. But yeah, I would absolutely change sexually how I move around. And not even necessarily because of, like, the societal outcome. It's more so from my self-worth.
Like, how it makes you, like, feel.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of you to a man that looked at sex with you as taking a piss. It's not fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about. And I feel like I've beat myself up every single day for my decisions. And what people say about me online holds no candle to what I've told myself on a daily basis. Like, I've been called worse by better, and that better being me. Like, I have talked down to myself, and I felt like I was unworthy for a very long time. And I would say this is more of a recent awareness, like in the past year, where I'm like,
we know the damage, like she is even saying the damage that it does to just sleep with men and multiple men and give men that do not value your body. I'm pretty sure out of all the 75 men that are in your DM, all 75 want to marry you and really value your body. They don't. Maybe one, two at best. 3, you're working with something. Like, all 75 don't. All these guys want to do is hit and quit. And people were telling Brittany for years, and she kept saying at one point it was slut shaming and this and the third. We were saying sleeping with all these men is not healthy, because all these guys that you're sleeping with don't deserve it. We were saying that the true power is knowing that you don't have to sleep with them to get what you want. That's the true power. Anybody can open their legs. Anybody can give the whole word vagina. But the one that holds that true power is the one that knows I can work my stuff and not have to sleep with people. I can work my stuff and still get what I want. Not have to have them all out to the world. That's the true winner. The one who's fully clothed and getting the same treatment as the girl who's naked. That's the one who holds the power. You know how powerful of a woman you gotta be able to get what you want as the next woman who's naked? And a lot of people don't know that the true power is getting that man to fall in love with you and running everything out of him, all based off love, not based off a quick nut. Because after he get that nut, he come back to his senses, he done blocked you and went to the next woman. And I can ask any woman who slept with a bunch of men who did not deserve it how they felt afterwards. Some men really do look at sleeping with you as washing their hands or taking a piss.
First of all, hi. I crave connection, but I am not entertaining men for the sake of having notifications. I know what it's like to be desired by men. I don't know what it's like to be valued by one. When people ask me, why hasn't it worked out with anyone? Well, because I've never valued myself. I've been running from myself for a really long time. And I'm no longer drinking it away, eating it away, sleeping it away, fucking it away. I'm sitting with my shit. I was entertaining conversations with men I knew I would never take seriously because I felt like it validated me. Single, I'm alone, but I'm not really. I have people on my phone. But I never needed anything outside of me to validate me. But until you're ready to get that honest with yourself, you'll keep looping back until you do something different. You're really only holding yourself back and prolonging the inevitable, which is you having these difficult conversations with yourself. You don't believe in love. You're desperate. You don't think you can do any better. Ultimately, you feel like it's what you deserve. Anything you attract from a disempowered state won't last. That's a feel-good life quote. And you deserve all the things that you deeply desire. But your actions have to align with your belief.
They look at you like that. And that's empowering. And saying that that's not okay is misogynistic. No, the real misogyny is telling you to sleep with people to feel better. That's the real misogyny. The real misogyny is telling people that you're a pick-me if you want to only sleep with one person. That's the real misogyny. And that's what people don't like. People don't like the truth. How is that misogynistic is telling a woman to make a man work for it? How is it misogynistic telling a woman to keep it closed and make a man see their body part worth it? How is that misogynistic? That's how I know this generation is working backwards. The thing is, you have to prioritize your mental health. If you think that you need 75 notifications and attention from 75 men to feel worthy of yourself and you have to be naked and showing your boobs, you clearly have a mental illness. You clearly have something going on. You clearly did not get that attention as a child. I don't have to go outside and do splits and all that stuff in front of a man to feel and get that 10 seconds of attention for him to have a perverted thought of me and then go back home to his wife, who he gives the world, and all he gave to me was 5 seconds in the bedroom. Like, that's not empowering to me. But that's empowering to people because that's all they think they're worth. That's all they think they're worth. And if you tell a woman that's not empowering, sleeping around with people, you're a pick-me. Because they want to live in that dysfunction. They want to grow in it. And Brittany is proof that you cannot grow in that environment. And instead of saying Brittany's story is something I'm going to learn from, they're going to attack her because they want to keep the dysfunction going. As women, we grow in celibacy. We as women, we grow and when our mental health is the best. We as women, we grow when one man is providing us and giving us the world. And we just grow and thrive when we're loved properly, not lusted after by 75 men. That's how we grow. And that's not being a pick-me. But y'all not going to hear that. Y'all not going to hear that because y'all don't want to. But once you turn 35 and you have daughters, you'll see what we were talking about. You will see that it was the truth all along. Because life will always smack you in the face no matter who you are. One thing I want to say to the girls that holler, pick me, pick me, pick me, because Brittany Renner is coming out with her truth. You lack the mental capacity to understand what we're saying. And to be honest with you, you're really the pick me. Because you think 75 men lusting after you is better than one man. You think 75 men wanting to sleep with you and you showing your body parts is better than you being in a solid relationship and growing with one man. So you're really the pick me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more content.